Yeah. So, the government. Let me tell you about the man. Now, let's do it this way. Alright, so, what happened, I guess yesterday now. It's 2:47. Yes, I finished watching this movie called Zenith, which is a movie about an anonymous and, anonymous. If I said that kind of slurry. And, I've been really paranoid about seeing things on Facebook where people get arrested for what they post, and I always post all this stuff, and like all these pages that are, you know, they would call them, I don't know, maybe anti-government, but I think they're just things we need to see again, you know, like there was a war a couple hundred years ago because people believed in what they believed in, and I just think we should keep to those values, you know, like who cares about the Kardashians? Really, like, oh my god, she really got that type of skirt, my goodness. What was, she cried on her birthday or something like that. I watch my news about that on the Stoop, by the way. John McHale cracks me up. I lost $75,000 worth of earrings, and then Courtney, the actual one that's actually cute. Really, there are people starving in Africa, and you care about earrings? See, that's what I like. I appreciate that sort of thing. Anyways.
Contradict yourself.
I digress. How did I contradict myself?
You were just talking about how people can watch that and how they can never do that, but then you just said, oh yeah, I like watching it. Blah,
I didn't say
blah.
they could never do that. I said they just watch that and they're...
Anyways,
dude, I'm
continue
not remembering
on.
what I just said.
Continue on.
Like ADD status.
You can watch it later.
Yeah. No, so after I liked it on Netflix, these three Mexicans came over.
Do you remember what you're even like starting to talk about? What the reason was of this whole recording?
Nah, but I'm just gonna talk about what I'm thinking about right now. Come on. Oh, it's about if I end up dead. It wasn't suicide or anything like that.
Yeah.
It was just because I knew too much. Maybe what happened. I'm telling what I saw today, which made me more paranoid. And then I can continue on. Don't worry.
Okay, so continue.
So yeah, so these Mexicans came out, and only like I saw the light flash. There's a certain flash that happens when somebody parks in front of my house.
Who are the Mexicans?
Huh?
Who are the Mexicans?
They supposedly worked for Kirby Vacuum, but
there were Mexican guys.
There three Mexicans, yeah.
Okay.
And one was wearing a suit, but not a suit, but you know the tie and the dress shirt, but with flip flops, and the other one was smoking in front of my house. And those are two. We used to work at Kirby's, so we know those are two things you don't do. And rang the doorbell four times, and I think the just knocked like 5 times. They're there about like 9-10 minutes, and then
really that long?
Yeah, no, they were persistent. I was like, that's no. So I thought they'd be like that on every door, but no, they just packed up their stuff. They went and they just took off. Like, I went outside and I saw them turning and everything. I was the only house that they went to. And then I was trying to tell that to my mom later. And, of course, she's like, you're paranoid. Which, of course, you get called F, you notice things, you know what I'm talking about. But, then somebody knocked on the door. Some randomly that's not from the neighborhood that I've never seen. Knocks on the door all friendly. And she has this mail in her hand, and the mailbox, or the mail lady just came by. I know the mail lady wasn't her. She was dressed in, you know, and then she walked across the street and knocks on the other door. After I was saying it was so weird that they had just come to our door and left. Then why, if you had like, but then I also get paranoid again. If you're a government agent, you wouldn't be that dumb. You know, wear flip-flops once and then leave, and then just have, you know, fake mail for you, and then go to another place that might have fake mail. There's numbers on each side. There's mailboxes. So I might be paranoid, but hey, I did not kill myself. No suicide. No, I'm not gang affiliated, so there's no murders that could happen to me. Yeah, there you go. Have a good night, and namaste.